Hey dudes, I'm Hilah and welcome to Hilah Cooking. Today I have a very special recipe to share with you that'll be perfect to take to all of your backyard barbecues and whatnot. And here's a hint of what it is. It's a song that goes, coleslaw, 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 slaw, don't give me no mayo, I'll kick your face. Because it doesn't have any mayonnaise in it. Alright, so the first step to my awesome coleslaw recipe is to slice up your coleslaw really thin, which I already did. This is about a pound. If you wanted to buy it pre-sliced, that's fine, but you retain more nutrients if you slice it up just before you use it, so if you give a shit. But alright, so I'm gonna sprinkle this with a healthy amount of salt, or perhaps an unhealthy amount of salt would be a better way to phrase it. Step one, toss the salad. So the salt is just gonna soften the cabbage a little bit and just give it that nice like coleslaw texture. I don't know, like kind of almost cooked. And then we will just set this aside for 10, 20, 30 minutes, however long it takes you to get everything else ready and all that stuff. So catch you in a few. So for our dressing, I'm gonna use some chipotle peppers. And what those are is jalapenos that have been dried and smoked. They have a really nice smoky flavor, and then you'll usually see them in little cans about that big, like 4-ounce cans, and they're in adobo sauce, which is kind of a sweet, it's kind of a sweet like tomatoey sauce. So they're pretty hot. I'm probably just gonna use half of one of these. But when you get them home, because you know you don't really ever need like a whole can of them at a time, I usually just transfer them into a little jar, and they'll last longer in your fridge. They'll last several months in your fridge if you put them in a jar with a lid. So we just want to mince this little bad boy up. Okay, and then this little half can go bloop back in there. And then just put it into our jar. Spicy. And then also in the jar, I'm going to put some lime juice. I'm using key limes, but you can use whatever you want. Alright, I've got our juice in there. I'm going to add a little bit of red wine vinegar. Apple cider vinegar would also be totally delicious. And then just a few drops of oil. The oil just really adds a nice like mouth feel to the final product. And then a little bit of honey. And you could use brown sugar if you wanted to, or just plain old white sugar, but I like the honey flavor. Okay, and then you just shake this up. Coleslaw, 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 slaw. This song is so stupid. All right, that's shook up enough. All right, our dressing's made, and this has been sitting here for about 10 minutes, and you can see it's kind of starting to get limp and perhaps a little bit embarrassed. And then I'm gonna add some celery, which I cut on a really hard diagonal into super thin pieces so that it'll almost like kind of like blend in with the little shredded cabbage. And I've got some regular old white onion that I've just soaked in cold water. And that's gonna help crisp it up and also just take a little bit of that sharp onion bite out of it. And then I just got some cilantro that I picked out of my yard. And I'm just gonna pick the leaves off and just kind of tear it up roughly. Okay, and then we'll pour our chipotle lime dressing over it. And I think I'll add a little bit of black pepper. Pretty. And then it's time to salad toss. Toss the salad. Man, it smells good. So this is done. I'm gonna add a few roasted almonds because just for a little crunch, some roasted peanuts would be good too. This is really gonna be best if you let it sit for at least an hour, but I'm just gonna go ahead and taste it right now so that you'll believe me when I tell you that it's delicious. Look at my giant fork. Let's see how this works. It's good. It's tart and sweet and spicy and nutty and crunchy. All the things that I love. And I have a big enough mouth to eat off the spoon, off this giant fork, which is kind of fun. So, okay, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you try the recipe. And if you do, leave a comment and let me know how you like it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And thanks so much for watching, and everyone have a wonderful week. Give yourselves a round of applause.